Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a Seiko. Now this is actually part of our solar collection, and to be fair, when I picked it up I didn't even realise it was a solar piece. I thought it was actually going to be a mechanical. So you're going to have to bear with me here guys, because I don't normally do anything solar, so this is quite a new one for me. So anyway, what we actually have is, it's obviously a Sumo. But this is the first time that Seiko has ever done a quartz watch, well, a solar watch with a GMT hand. So that is quite unusual. Let's talk size. Well, first of all, the reference number of the watch is actually SFK001. So it is a first for Seiko. Let's talk sizes. Now, being it's a Sumo, it's a bit of a beast. It's 45mm by 13.2mm, and the lug to lug is, I think it's just under 52, and the bracelet size is 20. Let's have a quick look on that dial. Now, dial wise, to be fair, it is actually quite a nice looking dial with this kind of wave pattern going on back there. We do obviously have this kind of contrasting chapter ring around the side here. Now the reason being is, as I say, this is a GMT model. So what we have also is the hour markers going around here. So it enables you to actually read two different time zones. So at the minute, our regular time zone here is 10 past 10. So you can see normal time there. But if you want the second time zone, it is 10 past 7 in the morning. So that's how you would actually read that. So the minute hand stays the same. But being this is what is called a true GMT. So if I unwind the stem there, because it is a screw down crown, because this does have 200 meters of water resistancy. So of a minute, nothing happens. If I pull it out to the first notch, you notice we can move the hour hand independent, and the second hand doesn't stop. So it's good if you are actually traveling across time zones. You can just simply, you're going somewhere a few hours ahead, boom, there you are. Going back a few hours, and that's it. Now you may wonder then, how do you set these hands? But if I stop this, so it hacks, you then adjust the minute on its own, so completely independent. So if you want to set it 32 minutes past, you'd obviously set it there. Now if you then want to set the hour and date, you have to do it this way. So you see it's now advanced one mark forward on the actual date. So that's how you do it. There we go. Let's pull that away, and there you go. So anyway, screw that back down. The loom on this watch, it's a Seiko. What do you expect? It's very, very good. The one thing I do like about the Sumo, it's not a watch technically I'd own, but I do like the architecture of the design. I love the fact that the bezel is kind of sunken down. Oh, I should point out it is a sapphire crystal also on this. I love this angle as it tapers in. So you have to really grab it at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. A quick listen. Very, very muted, it has to be said, but a little bit of back play, but it's okay. And there we go. So, it is quite nice. It does feel like an aluminium insert there, but I do like all this case design they have going on here. This is very reminiscent of both a Marine Master 300 and 200 series watches. You also have drilled lugs on this, which does make it incredibly easy to swap out the spring bars, and so enable you to replace this bracelet. Back of the case, nothing much to write home about here. It has got the blue sticker on there, so it is a solid case back, because the actual movement in this, being it's a solo, I think it's the 5K65. Yeah, unfortunately, not a lot to look at. Now, the bracelet itself, it's okay. I think it's pin and collar system on this. It's okay. Nothing, it kind of does the job nicely. It looks okay. If I can say okay once more. Fold over keeper. We do have a stamped clasp on this. We do have the dive link extension there, which is always a pain to open and close. So I'm not even going to bother. But there you go. Very solid. It's one of those things where you could either put like a nice rubber strap on this, a silicone strap, sorry, or you could maybe go to the likes of Strapcode or someone like that if you wanted to get something a little bit more premium when it comes to the actual bracelet, that is. So let's zoom out anyway, and we'll have a look at it on my wrist. Quick wrist check. I've got my Rolex Batman on, and Bob. Let's have a zoom. Poor old Bob, can't see him there. He's got his Ball Marvelite Engineer 3 on. Now, my wrist size is 7¼ inches. Now, this hasn't been sized in any way. So let's have a look. First things first, look how big the clasp is, the bracelet is, and that's on the most inwardly set one. So even if you've got hulking big wrists, you should still be able to get this to fit. There you go. Now, I must admit, considering this is a big watch, my God, it sits really well on the wrist. I will give it that. I think it sits so well. You know, it sits so well down that it hides its thickness and size really, really well. So I do have to commend it on that, that's for sure. Anyway, there we go. Hope you like the little review. And let me know in the comments if you've got any questions about the watch. Anyway, all the best, guys, and most importantly, stay safe out there. Bye.